Hey everybody, what is going on? Super Gaming here, and today on the channel I want to show you guys how to go up against champions that have charging medium attacks, so you can dex back and hit them with a medium or light attack. Now this helps you take a lot less block damage while trying to get parry off, and it's great against stun immune, especially stun immune, because you're blocking, you're trying to force that heavy attack, and since you're blocking so much and force that heavy attack, you're taking so much block damage. So this technique is just great. Now we'll talk about more during some of these fights, and a lot of these champs that you will be seeing during this video are a lot of champs that you see in Alliance War defense. I did record a lot of fights, so it's kind of long, so let's just get right into it. Killmonger being the first champion that has a very easy charging medium that you could definitely dex back and counter with a medium and light attack. I mean, I would honestly practice with both. Do what you feel more comfortable with. You know, I love to use magic, so I could either do it either way with there. I could do it with a basic and a medium. But Killmonger, he could be a nightmare on node 29. So, you know, if you're, you know, I've seen that's a very good way to go up against him on node 29, is to do it this way, because you're obviously, you don't want to parry him. You know, that's the one way that I've seen it. I've never fought him, but and I'm kind of glad I haven't. Second guy, Venom. Venom is so aggressive that he's got a very easy charging medium. I got a hit there. I want to show you. The reason why some of these fights I'm showing that, because you have to react quick, especially against a very aggressive AI. You want to react very quick. That's why you kind of want to get the timing down. And if you're too far back, definitely do it with a medium. But if you don't feel comfortable, just don't do it, because obviously right there you'll see you will get hit, and it's not good. So you have to definitely get the timing down, kind of be close to it, like a shallow evade, I guess I would kind of say. And me personally, I feel more comfortable with a dash medium attack. That's how I kind of like to do it. Next guy is Hulk. I know he's not one of the greatest defenders. I mean, he does catch people with his S1. But just as you watch Hulk, he does that little swing, his little haymaker he does. And that to me is also, you know, it's very easy, more of a charging. Next guy, Gulk. Now, Gulk could be tricky because of the weapon. But that's why I guess why I'm using Proxima, because she's got a weapon, so that reach is long, and that leg kick for basic is kind of long also. So definitely use different characters and see what you feel more comfortable doing this with. I'm trying to think if I don't know if I purposely got hit in this one to see see how far I can go back to hit. But it looks like I got pretty far back a couple times. And you know, but obviously with characters with shorter reach, it's not the best. Characters with shorter reach, it's hard to do basic attacks. And Dorm, you know, and then one thing I noticed, a lot of big champs, the extra large guys, those guys are very easy to do the dex counter. Next guy is Void, and he has the sweep the leg technique for the medium attack. Sweep the leg, I don't know, I like to just call it sweep the leg. But yeah, you definitely want to be quick with this one, because he will definitely pop you. And also when you're doing these, you definitely want to watch out if they have a bar of power, because I've noticed they will dex themselves back and activate their SB1. So you definitely want to watch out for their bar of power and everything. It's kind of why a lot of these fights I'm not, you know, not going like 5-hit combos or anything, because I'm just trying to keep on showing you what their medium attack is. Another thing that I like to do for some of these characters is I actually like to be almost against the wall, because when you're by that wall, it gives you kind of that shorter, shallow evade, so you're really close to the champion. And I don't know, I don't have a problem when I'm right by the wall to dex back and hit him with. That's when I feel like I can definitely hit him with a basic attack. When I'm a little farther away from the wall, I will hit him with the dash medium. Hyperion. Oh man, Hyperion is he can be a nightmare, because on this one you don't want to hit, you actually want him to throw the specials. So that one, I don't know if it's great to use on that one, because you really want him to throw those specials. Now, Domino's medium, you could punish every time. Now, I know there's a lot of videos on how to fight Domino, and she has probably one of the easiest ones. Like, once you see that gun, man, once she does that little two-step, you could punish her every time. It is actually so easy. Against Iceman, I would really practice against him. Kind of get a feel for him, because Iceman could definitely screw you up if you screw up. Now, with Stark Spidey, I don't like using a basic attack with him, with the evade into a light attack, because as you see during this, I totally miss him. I just totally whiff. Stark Spidey's got them shorter arms, so I definitely like to do the forward dash into a medium attack. Fighting against the stun immune Iceman, I feel so much confident now. I don't take a lot of block damage or anything to try to get that heavy. Korg is a nightmare for me. This is probably a bad example, because you can't do any type of medium medium hits, because you're going to take hit damage. So you definitely have to do a light attack. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable in this fight at all. I just don't. I like to fight Korg without dexterity. If I'm going up against Korg, I'm going to use magic. She's got them long legs, so when I do the basic, it at least, hits him. I don't know. Korg is just, when you have dexterity on, he gets those, I don't even know what those charges are called, but once he gets to a certain amount, he becomes, unstoppable, unblockable. He's so much trouble to deal with. Me personally, I just rather take off dexterity and then deal with them. It's just, and I do have a video for that out, how to fight Korg without dexterity, and I use magic against him, and but I guess, I also have fought Korg in war, on, node 24, and I used Void, and it was without dexterity. So maybe there's certain nodes that you will need dexterity. I don't know. I haven't come up on that one yet. But I'm hoping I don't, because I just don't like going up against Korg. He's definitely someone I want to avoid. So basically, during this video, guys, I would just want to strongly advise you guys, practice against other, when you're doing arena, practice this method, even against most champions. Yeah, of course, some champions it doesn't work. Medusa's charging medium is probably the hardest for me to do, and that's why I don't really like doing it that much. I always use Killmonger and magic. So obviously Killmonger goes through her auto block. But yeah, hers is the hardest for me. I'm not good at that one. You have to do it within that first cartwheel, and if you're not timed up perfectly, she is going to smack you up in that wall. And she gets those auto blocks pretty quick, so if you're messing around, you're kind of screwing yourself over. So I'm not real good on that one. Another one, we have Omega Red. I don't know, this is not really a perfect one, because you can't really stay that close to him for a whole long period of time. I guess when you do it, just do a couple, 3-hit combo maybe, because you don't want those spores to go up. But basically, the rest of this fight is just some other random ones that you find throughout the arenas and stuff. But guys, like I said, and this is just for you guys to kind of make you take less block damage if you're going up against stun immune, stuff like that. Just practice this in arena. And practice by the corner. The corner I found is awesome, because when you especially get up against that wall, it's so easy to do the shadow evade, and it just works every time. Maybe I'll put out a little video about me just sitting in the corner, but I don't know why. I used to hate the corner, because I would just freeze up, and then I would just do a medium or something, or even a heavy attack. And even heavy attacks, you could break the heavy attack up. Right in the start of the heavy attack. And I should have said this for Medusa. Medusa, you could, right about the middle of her heavy, you could attack her. So definitely also practice against, maybe I'll do something for the heavies for the next video. How you could break through their heavies before it's completed. I'm trying to think. And also, it is great to use champions with weapons. Weapon champions, they have such a long reach. And I love using champs with weapons, for Blade being one of them. His reach is so far, so he definitely could do the basic and medium attack, no problem. But still, if you don't do it quick enough, you're still going to get punched in the face, basically. I'm trying to think if there's any other thing I'm forgetting. I've never done this type of video. Maybe I should have wrote stuff down. You know, I hope I at least gave you some insight on what to do, and gave you enough, I don't know, showed you enough videos and examples on how to do it and what to look for. And a lot of these champions I did put in here are people you would find in Alliance War defense. I could have sat here and did so much more, but I kind of feel like this video is kind of long enough already. Now, and also against champions that have weapons. Those ones are the ones you definitely have to watch out for because of the reach that they have. So when you do evade back, you might be farther back than you want. And definitely don't even try a basic attack because those weapons are so far that they will definitely nick you. So if you got the weapon, I don't know, like that's why I said do it, practice it. You'll get the feel for it down. Like right now I have kind of like a feel for it and I know when it's going to work and not work. If it doesn't work, maybe I just wasn't like quick enough for that second, or I don't know, like usually at this point I can realize when I'm going to do it and not do it. So I either just will back up and like I'll try to have them come at me again with their medium attack. Like it did help me in Champions class a few times when I was doing the last this Champions class that just got released. That did help me. But like one champion couldn't help me really with was Hyperion because it's just so that, you know, his power gain. Hyperion is just, you know, it's like you want that dude to throw specials. You just don't want to keep on having him throw his mediums and do a 5-hit combo. But before you know it, he'll do his SP3. You know, and I'm throwing some other oddball like MODOK, probably not the greatest one because of you know, his little flux thing that he has. You know, MODOK's still a pain. Everyone uses Blade against him. And I'm just throwing some other champions in here. And I really hope, you know, maybe this will help you guys. And also on during Stun Immune. Like Stun Immune, I've had so much problem against it because I'm not doing things properly. Alright guys, I think that's it. I think I showed you enough gameplay of what I was trying to get across. It might have been too much. But yeah, as I was saying in the voiceover, you know, Stun Immune, sometimes you just take so much block damage. And this is just another way of doing it, especially during those long quests or something. And also, like, Parry, I don't know, like Parry right now I feel like is I know it's like not broken, but something's a little different with it. As before, like, you know, it seemed like Parry just worked so much. Now it seems like it's just like times where, you know, Parry would trigger, it's not triggering right now. And it just, you know, there's times where I'm just sitting there, I'm like, oh, that should have been Parry. And then like I'm expecting it to be Parry, and I don't know, like I would not like raise off the control, but kind of like expect him to be stunned, and then all of a sudden like I'm just getting a 5-piece to the face. So yeah, it just was giving me, I was just thinking of different ways to go and everything. So well, yeah, I didn't make, and I don't make a lot of these types of videos, so I hope I kind of was getting my point across and everything, and showing you what to do. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope I did it okay. I'm gonna try to I want to make more video of these, show them for the community, and on what to do, especially for Alliance War, because I know a lot of people have a lot of trouble for Alliance War. This video is probably really long, and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to make them shorter next time, just condense it down. But that is it for me, guys. If you're new to the channel, please drop kick that sub button, hip thrust that like button, and leave a comment down below. What did you guys think? Let me know, and I will see you guys on the next video and or live stream. Later.